Boys Post 1975. YouTuber who's reviewing games, doing Boys Post 1975.
An always post 1975, something a little bit sort of strange happened to me earlier on this evening. I went and I picked up this. Finally got released in the UK. And when I picked it up, it was weird. It was almost like, well, not someone was standing on my grave, but someone was standing on the grave of the Wii. Because obviously with the Wii U, coming out at the end of the year, the Wii's days are numbered. That's it. And I thought, how many more times am I going to buy a game for this system? Because, make no mistake about it, when a new system comes along, and Nintendo are particularly bad at this, the old system gets dropped properly, I mean, how many people, alright, it had backward compatibility, but how many people got kind of, screwed with the fact that they had a GameCube, but then the Wii came out, and then no more games came out with the GameCube? Backward compatibility does not help you if you don't have the funds to step up to the next generation. Alright, Sony is slightly better than that, with obviously the PlayStation 2, because that was just, what, 11, 12 years? I mean, that's up with the Atari 2600. I mean, in fact, this current generation, it's going to look like that Microsoft are going to be the guys who supported their console for the longest time. But, when any sort of new console's coming out, any manufacturer announces a new console and gives you a release date, make no doubt about it, the days are, numbered, the cards are punched for the other two consoles. And we obviously on the Wii we've had their swan song, Zelda. Fantastic game, but it was clearly the swan song for the Wii. I guess, I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit worried in the sense that will Black Ops 2 be the sort of final swan song for the PlayStation 3 and the 360? But it got me thinking just like that, was that, I've really enjoyed this current generation. I guess the irony there is my biggest sort of, my favourite console this generation was the Wii, which is more of a throwback to the previous generation. I was really late to the party when it came to the Xbox. I picked it up in 2009. But I've really, really enjoyed this generation, and this is my question, I guess. Because people always look forward to the next generation. Well, up to now, they've really, really looked forward to the next generation. Improved graphics, improved sort of stability. They promise you the world, so people always, naturally look forward to the next generation. But I'm not so much sure with this one, because I can honestly say I've really, really enjoyed this current generation. I really, really have. And I know a lot of it's the sort of rumour mill flying around and stuff like that. But I am, I'm a little apprehensive towards the next generation. Of all the consoles, I'm probably going to favour the Wii U, because that's the one that seems the most sort of traditional, or comparative to the consoles we have now. We still don't really know where Sony and Microsoft are going, but yeah, I for one will really, really miss this generation. I think from here on in, it's going to get a little scary. I mean, as consumers, we can always vote with our feet, in our wallets, but I think we're on the verge of something being vastly different from the gaming we remember prior to now. That's not me scaremongering, that's just my personal opinion, but I don't know. Digital only is going to happen at some point, and I fear that day, I really, really do. And I mean, more so than not, I am a retro gamer anyway. And as I said previously, I like that option on the Wii. I don't know. I for one will very much miss this generation, and I fear that this might be the last generation in future years that we look back on and remember it in the traditional sense of gaming that we had till now. God, I'm waffling. By that I mean traditional consoles. You buy your hardware, you buy your game, you own the media to play your game. You have a physical hard copy. I will miss this generation, and I have to be honest, like I said, I'm a little bit apprehensive about where it's going now. But yeah, that's not my question. My question is this: will you miss the current generation? Have you enjoyed it? What were your high points? What were your low points? Did it do it for you? Or are you eagerly looking forward to the next gen? I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you later.